Okay guys, new video, how to get rich in your 20s, 30s, it could be whatever. But for me, in my case, it was my 20s. And I just want to go through a little bit about my experience with online business and the mindset, everything that affected me. I'm trying to make it as relatable as possible to you guys. So number one thing was to get uncomfortable. Now, I used to work in a medical device factory, which was just 12-hour day shifts, 4 days a week, sometimes 5 days with overtime, and it was just shit. It was absolute hell. It wasn't the worst job I had, but it just dragged on, and once you got in there at 7 a.m., you knew you were in there for 12 hours, and you would only leave the place at 7 p.m. So 12 hours of your day gone, and I was making about 500 euros per week, so $2,000 a month, which is peanuts. It's fuck all really, and that's considered a decent wage. So yeah, first thing is to get uncomfortable. A good example of this was when I was working in the factory. I hated it. I was kind of getting a little bit comfortable, but when I was in the factory, there would be like this little garage door, and when I was working, it was sunny out, and every time I looked through the garage door, I just wanted to be free. Like everyone, all my mates would be down at the beach, and I'd just be stuck in this place for fucking 12 hours. Also, I know it might sound strange, but a big motivator for me was when I'd be walking around the factory, there'd be like these Windows desktops basically, and you know the screensaver that they have on the Windows desktop, it would just be like a cool place. You know how it changes every time. So I'd walk around the factory, there'd be loads of computers around, and there'd just be like cool places on the wallpaper. They have different places like Grand Canyon, Canada, whatever that fucking lake is in Canada, the desert, Dubai. It have all these like cool wallpapers, and I would just visualize myself going to these places. And yeah, so the main thing is just to get uncomfortable with your current situation. Another great example of this is when I hit my first 10K month, I was just kind of lost, and I was like, okay, I thought I made it because I was making 10 grand a month, which is fuck all really. But yeah, once I hit 10K a month, I kind of went off track a little bit because I didn't really have a set goal, and I was getting comfortable at making 10 grand a month because I was living fine. So yeah, main thing is to get uncomfortable. If you're working right now in a job that you don't like, if you're working at fucking McDonald's, flipping burgers, this is the best possible thing that can happen to you because you have to be uncomfortable, and you have to just really want it, and you have to hate the job that you currently have. You really need to want to change. So getting uncomfortable is a great way to do it. Another story is I used to get the bus before I got my license. I used to get the bus all the time. And one time during the pandemic, when we had to wear masks, I got on the bus with the mask on, but I always used to wear it like under my nose. And then the bus driver told me I had to put the mask on. I was like, okay, whatever, put it on, went upstairs, took it back off. And he went on the fucking megaphone telling me to take the mask or put the mask on. And yeah, it was just fucking hell. I hated people telling me what to do. I was really uncomfortable in that situation. Just because I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to start driving. And ever since that day, I never took a bus again. Haven't taken a bus since. Buses are for brokies. If you're still getting the bus and if you're over 18 years old, get a fucking license, man. You have to get uncomfortable in these situations. So that's number one thing, is get uncomfortable. Number two is stop listening to people's advice that aren't where you want to be in life. So again, when I was working in the factory, a lot of guys were telling me to enjoy my 20s, enjoy it while I'm young, all this kind of shit. But then I'd look at them and I'd be like, yeah, I don't want to be where you are right now, 40 years old, working. Obviously, like they might not have had the opportunities I have, whatever it is. I didn't want to be like them. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not taking your advice. I'm going to do my own thing. And I would just, within the 12 hours, I'd use my time well. I'd put on podcasts and learn about business really. So I started out with drop shipping back in 2020, kind of on and off, not really getting great results. Then I kind of fucked around for a little bit, got back into online business, and I started, well, it was still drop shipping. I tried out multiple different products, didn't really work. Then I got into copywriting and nearly landed my first client. didn't end up getting him, which I'm kind of happy for, grateful for, because now I'm in the position that I am. So yeah, I didn't get my first client. Then after that, I tried to start a competitions business, which was like a raffle business or gambling, technically gambling, but it's technically not. Whatever, there's some weird laws. Started that, but again, I didn't finish it. I didn't go all in. So this is my third point. You have to go all in. Whatever business you choose, there's so many businesses out there now. You can do OnlyFans management, you can do Airbnb, you can provide a service, you can do drop shipping, create a brand, personal brand, whatever. You have to go all in 100% every single fucking day. And while you're in a position, if you're working right now and if you're uncomfortable, this is the best possible place you can be in, because this is when you will grind the hardest. So yeah, you have to go all in, guys. Get uncomfortable with your situation and don't listen to people's advice if they're not where you want to be. Hope this helped you guys a little bit. If you want to learn how to make money from OnlyFans, manage OnlyFans creators, you can subscribe to the YouTube. I'm doing daily videos, free Telegram group down below with other agency owners and other creators. So if you're looking for a model, you might find one in there. And yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys got a bit of value. Peace out. See you in the next one. There's going to be full walkthroughs, full marketing tutorials coming soon. So stay tuned. Going to do Twitter, going to do a revamp of Reddit and dating apps as well. So yeah, stay tuned. Peace out. See you in the next one.